Ever wonder why critical thinking is paramount in the 21st century? Well, let's dive into that. In today's digital world, we're overwhelmed with data from so many sources. It's crucial to sift through this flood of information and focus on what truly counts. Analyzing this data ethically by conducting extensive reading with ramifying it with some verified artificial intelligence interpretation and use data analytics is essential. That's where critical thinking comes into play. It's one of the most sought-after 21st century skills, prized by educators, business leaders, and governmental agencies alike. Critical thinking encompasses a wide range of cognitive abilities. It includes analytic reasoning, which involves examining information in a logical, detailed manner, and complex problem-solving, which requires identifying, analyzing, and solving intricate issues. These skills are indispensable in navigating our rapidly evolving digital society. In a world where technology and the economy are in constant change, the ability to think critically is more than just a skill. It's a survival tool. It allows us to adapt and thrive in various roles and career fields. Whether you're a banker analyzing financial market, an economist analyzing intricate theories, or an entrepreneur making strategic business decisions, critical thinking is key. Moreover, in an age where collaboration is king, interaction and management of others have become integral parts of our professional lives. Critical thinking aids in understanding diverse perspectives, fostering productive discussions, and making collective decisions. The demand for critical thinking skills has surged in response to the digital age's ubiquity of information and knowledge. Recognizing that cognitive, social, and emotional characteristics are essential for success, global initiatives are promoting and integrating these skills into education systems. So we see that critical thinking is not just a skill, but a necessity in the modern world. But what happens when we lack these critical thinking skills? A question that is more significant than it may seem at first glance. The absence of robust critical thinking skills ushers in a wide range of potential pitfalls, some of which are quite surprising. One of the most glaring issues is poor decision-making. Without critical thinking, decisions are often based on emotions, bias, or even misinformation. In a world where fake news and half-truths are the order of the day, the inability to sift through the chaff to find the grain of truth can lead to detrimental choices. Then, there's the inability to solve complex problems. In the modern world, we face a multitude of challenges, some of which are multifaceted and intricate. Without critical thinking, these problems become insurmountable mountains. Critical thinking skills are like the pickaxes we use to chip away at these mountains, breaking them down into manageable chunks. And let's not forget the difficulty in adapting to new situations or technologies. As we journey through the 21st century, the pace of change is nothing short of breathtaking. New technologies, methodologies, and ideologies are emerging at an unprecedented rate. Without the ability to critically assess and adapt to these changes, we risk being left behind in the dust of progress. Finally, lacking critical thinking skills can lead to a deficiency in effective communication. Critical thinking isn't just about processing information. It's also about presenting ideas logically and convincingly. Without it, our arguments may fall on deaf ears, leading to frustration and miscommunication. So imagine a world where everyone lacks critical thinking skills, a world full of poor decisions, unsolved problems, and people struggling to keep up with the pace of change. A world where communication is a game of broken telephone. Doesn't sound too appealing, does it? Clearly, the lack of critical thinking skills can be a significant roadblock to success. This is why it's crucial to not only understand the importance of critical thinking, but also to actively cultivate this skill. Because in the end, our ability to think critically could be the difference between success and failure. Universities are at the forefront of equipping students with these important skills. But how exactly do they do it? Higher education institutions play a pivotal role in fostering critical thinking, and they accomplish this through a three-pronged approach. First off, they strategically design their curriculums to include a diverse range of subjects, and within those, they embed opportunities for students to question, analyze, and evaluate information. This gives students a broad understanding of the world and various perspectives, which are essential elements in thinking critically. Secondly, universities employ teaching methodologies that encourage active participation and engagement. Rather than just disseminating information, professors facilitate discussions, debates, and group activities that compel students to think deeply about the subject matter. They encourage students to ask probing questions, challenge assumptions, and make connections between different concepts. This interactive approach to teaching is instrumental in cultivating a critical mindset. Lastly, universities create an environment that is conducive to intellectual growth. They provide a space where students can freely express their ideas, engage in thoughtful discussions, and learn from one another. This environment also extends beyond the classroom. Universities host lectures, seminars, and workshops that expose students to new ideas and diverse viewpoints. They also provide resources like libraries and research databases that allow students to delve deeper into topics of interest. In addition to all of these, universities also emphasize the importance of 21st century skills such as analytic reasoning, complex problem solving, teamwork, entrepreneurial, and digital literacy. These skills, combined with critical thinking, equip students to navigate the rapidly changing digital society of today. But it doesn't stop there. Universities also foster people skills like interaction, collaboration, and managing others, skills that are becoming increasingly important in the modern workplace. By doing so, universities are not just preparing students for their future careers, but also for life in general. Universities play an instrumental role in nurturing the critical thinkers of tomorrow. So, how can you improve your critical thinking skills? A question we must all ask ourselves in our quest for personal and professional development. Let's dive into some effective strategies. First on the list is active learning. This approach is more than just passively absorbing information. It involves asking questions, participating in discussions, and applying what you've learned to real-world situations. It's about challenging the status quo and exploring different perspectives. Active learning encourages you to engage with the material, fostering a deeper understanding and honing your critical thinking abilities. Next, we have intellectual discussions. Engaging in thoughtful conversations with others can expose you to different viewpoints and broaden your horizons. It can be a debate, a group study session, or even a friendly chat over coffee. The key is to be open-minded and respectful, even when you disagree. This exchange of ideas can spark innovation and strengthen your ability to critically analyze different viewpoints. Thirdly, practice problem solving. Life is riddled with challenges, and each one is an opportunity to improve your critical thinking. Whether it's a complex math problem or a strategic decision at work, embrace these situations. Break down the problem, analyze its components, and evaluate different solutions. Over time, you'll find that your ability to think critically improves and your confidence grows. Self-reflection is another powerful tool. It involves regularly assessing your thoughts, beliefs, and decisions. It's about being aware of your biases and working to overcome them. It's about learning from your mistakes and celebrating your successes. Self-reflection encourages growth and promotes a deeper understanding of oneself and the world around us. Lastly, remember the importance of perseverance and an open mind when developing your critical thinking skills. It's a journey, not a destination. There will be times when you'll face obstacles, but don't let that deter you. Keep pushing forward, keep exploring, and keep questioning. Embrace the process of learning, because it's through this process that we truly grow. Improving critical thinking skills can be a journey, but it's certainly a worthwhile one. It's a journey that paves the way for personal growth, career advancement, and a deeper understanding of the world around us. So keep pushing, keep asking questions, and never stop learning. Let's take a moment to revisit what we've discussed so far. We started by emphasizing the significance of critical thinking, a skill that is not just about solving complex problems, but also about making informed decisions. In the rapidly evolving digital society, the ability to analyze, evaluate, and create new solutions is paramount. It's no longer enough to simply memorize information. The modern world demands that we understand and apply it in novel ways. We then identified a concerning issue: the lack of critical thinking skills among many individuals. Despite its importance, many are not adept at this skill. We recognize that the absence of these skills can lead to a lack of adaptability and flexibility, which are indispensable in today's ever-changing job market and society at large. The spotlight then turned to the role of universities in enhancing critical thinking. As institutions of higher learning, universities have a pivotal role in fostering these skills. They are the breeding grounds where young minds are shaped, and thus, they have a significant responsibility to ensure that students are not just information consumers, but also innovators and critical thinkers. Afterward, we explored various ways to improve critical thinking skills. We discovered that it's about adopting a curious mindset, asking probing questions, and not taking things at face value. It's about learning to see the bigger picture, analyzing different perspectives, and understanding the implications of our decisions. Remember, critical thinking is a 21st century skill that opens doors to success. So keep sharpening this skill and stay ahead in the game. Before we wrap up, we'd like to take this opportunity to invite you to expand your knowledge and understanding of critical thinking. If this video has sparked your interest and you're eager to dive deeper, don't forget to visit our website at mohammedmuhaizam.weebly.com. On our site, you'll find a wealth of resources designed to help you hone your critical thinking skills. From insightful articles and thought-provoking blogs to interactive exercises and engaging webinars, we provide a variety of materials to assist you on your learning journey. So, why don't you take the next step? Explore our website, check out the resources we've curated just for you, and let your learning journey continue beyond this video. Remember, the journey of critical thinking is a continuous one. It's not a destination but a process of constant exploration, learning, and curiosity. We hope to see you on our website, diving deep into the world of critical thinking. Until then, keep exploring, keep learning, and stay curious. Because the more curious you are, the more you learn. And the more you learn, the better prepared you'll be for whatever comes your way. See you on the website.